dibdib mo'y buhay, lupang hinirang, duyan ka ng magiting sa manlulupig. Di ka pasisingil sa dagat at bundok, sa simoy at sa langit mong bughaw. May dilag ang tula at awit sa paglayang minamahal. Ang kislap ng watawat mo'y tagumpay na nagniningning. Ang bituin at araw niya kailan pa may di magdidilim. Lupa ng araw ng luwal, hatid pagsinta, buhay ay langit sa piling mo. Aming ligaya na pag may mga api ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, as we honor America, presenting tonight's colors, the United States Marine Corps. And in the ring, performing the anthem for the United States of America, are three Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders, Brittany Evans, Sarah Gorley, and Christine Gauthier.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched, we're so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
An outside look at this spectacular stadium. And we cover it with the tail of the tape. Manny Pacquiao and Joshua Clottey. 1 year age advantage for Pacquiao. 1.5-inch height advantage and a 1-inch arm length advantage measured from the armpit to the end of the fist for the true welterweight in the fight, Joshua Clottey. Clottey weighed in right at 147 pounds, and we have been denied the chance to weigh him unofficially, so we do not know at what weight he will enter the ring. Manny Pacquiao woke up weighing 142 yesterday morning before getting on the scales after breakfast and lunch at 145 3/4. He may not weigh as much as 150 entering the ring tonight. Rules of the bout with our unofficial ringside scorer, Harold Letterman.
The Manny Pacquiao-Joshua Clottey fight is scheduled for 12 rounds using the unified rules of the Association of Boxing Commissions. There is no 3 knockdown rule. Only the referee can stop the fight. In case a cut is caused by an accidental headbutt, we go to the scorecards after 4 rounds have been completed, and you cannot be saved by the bell in any round, including the 12th and final rounds. Jim.
Thank you, Harold. Let's take a look at the biggest boxing crowds in the United States in the course of the last 50 years. Ali Spinks, too, at the Superdome in New Orleans, the largest of those crowds. Whitaker and Chavez drew nearly 60,000 to the Alamo Dome in San Antonio, and now the number 3 largest boxing crowd in America in the last 50 years. Manny Pacquiao, a Filipino, against Joshua Clottey, a Ghanaian. They draw 51,000, mostly American fans, in Dallas Cowboy Stadium, a football stadium in Arlington, Texas. And there's Joshua Clottey, ready to approach the biggest moment of his life. 3 losses in his career. Losses to Carlos Valdemir, Antonio Margarito, and Miguel Cotto. One by disqualification, the other 2 very close decisions. He believes he's never really lost.
I think he has a reason to feel that way. Most fighters do, but in this case, nobody's ever decisively dominated him in his entire career in a boxing match.
And yet he has come up just short in his biggest fights. And if he's in a competitive fight tonight against Pacquiao, he needs to try to figure out how to avoid coming up just short, how to do enough to actually come away with a win.
At the end of the day, he's a terrific fighter, but there's no X factor. There is no one weapon or one characteristic of Joshua Clottey which defines him in such a way as a fighter to make an imprint on the mind of the boxing public.
Well, maybe his ability to absorb punishment, which is actually not a bad ability to have against Manny Pacquiao, because the assumption is you're going to be getting some punishment.
Indeed.
Well, the thing that bothered me a lot when we asked them for really decisive strategy, exactly what they were planning to do, he didn't really have a plan. He just said, I'll have a defense, and my defense will make him get tired and mentally frustrated, but didn't have a plan, whereas, on the other hand, Pacquiao and his trainer and his team have a solid plan of moving in and out, punching, and not staying in one spot.
Indeed, the suggestion was that Clottey may be willing to go in and simply try to adjust to Pacquiao upon this, his first experience in the ring with him. Manny Pacquiao is not the kind of fighter to which you want to try to adjust once you're in the ring. You had better have a plan, right?
That's a great statement. You have to have a plan, and you have a backup plan, but at least have a